who are you?
My name is Lucas Thornton.
And what do you do?
And I am a painter, any kind. I'll do anything with my hands. I'll make art with my hands. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have a show tonight?
Yeah, at the Umpqua Bank. It's called The Fellow Travelers, and it's up all month at the upstairs gallery across from the Arcata Theater, Umpqua Bank.
And you're showing with other artists?
Yes, showing with Orr Marshall, Jeff Jordan, Eric Horvath, Blake Regan, and Junior DeLeon.
And you work with these guys a little? Or?
Yeah, actually, we all kind of hang out. We're actually a group of people that we all kind of learn from each other and are inspired by each other, and sometimes we even work together. So.
And what have you been working on?
I've been working on a couple portraits. One is from my imagination, the other one is from reality. The first one is a portrait of a man from outer space or somewhere, I don't know, and then the other one is a homage to my wife, so that's kind of what I got on right there. New pieces up at the Umpqua Bank.
Oh, those are the things up there?
Yeah, they're the newest pieces of my work.
Okay, we'll pick this up at the bank.
Sounds good.
You were talking about this one and this one both.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
So what about this lower one? Tell me a little about it.
Oh, well, the lower one, I got a book loaned to me by, what's his name? Creator of the Garbage Pail Kids, local guy.
Creator of what?
Garbage Pail Kids?
Oh, John
Pound.
John Pound.
So I got this book from John Pound. It's Ernst Fuchs' book collection of his work, and I got to borrow it just for about a week. It was really special. I looked through the whole thing, read front to back, and there was one drawing in there that he did of Mozart, and so I drew from the book to my sketchbook. And so I took the sketchbook drawing and then refined it and added a few elements of my own. And so the face itself is from a combination of my own drawing and then drawing from study from Ernst Fuchs' drawing. And then all the other elements are drawn from my imagination. So the gold all the way around here, and the spiral, and all the other elements. And it's the title of it is The Golden Knight, which is a story of mythology about the Golden Knight and all this other stuff that we can draw out from me.
I have to tell you, when I saw it, I thought maybe it was you.
Yeah, hey, that's what I was kind of thinking, because the portrait that Ernst Fuchs calls Mozart looks very much like him, and so I thought that
Looks like Fuchs?
Yeah, it looks like him. It almost looks like a self-portrait. And as I was working on this one, since I was working with no reference, I think it started to take on characteristics of my own features, like in the eyes, the cheeks, the face, and the chin, and that sort of thing.
I think they say all art is autobiographical.
Yeah, definitely.
Unless it's about your wife or your girlfriend.
Yeah, definitely.
So that would be this one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So this was a really lengthy, complicated process that I've been working on for the past 5 months or so. The first underpainting was in green, and then I put a layer of violet over the top, and it became a mixture of violet and green, which makes a slate color, which is an optical gray. And so the optical gray underpainting really enhances all the colors that are put on top of it. And so what you're seeing there is a combination of all of that coming together, transparencies going all the way down to the underpainting, and then opaque highlights, really bright, and it was a really trial piece for me. It was an experimentation.
So is that an old technique that you're using?
Yes,
there?
actually,
it sounds a lot.
Yeah,
like,
it is
like
an old
technique.
Yeah, definitely. Some people say that this technique goes all the way back to the Van Eyck brothers, that were using a process of using yellow, then red, then blue, kind of like a printmaking process. and they would create that amazing realism out of that kind of process. So I've been experimenting with this technique that I feel is really amazing because it comes all the way back to the beginning of oil painting.
So what's the meaning of this floating egg here?
The egg is, I thought, it really represents a lot of us in our age group, all the Utes, as Jeff calls us. It's kind of like we're all in an incubative stage, I feel, and that sooner or later we're all going to crack out of that egg, and we're going to be able to really flourish in our own techniques and our own mediums and our own styles, and I really feel like it's also
fly.
and fly, really crack out and get out there, and also my wife is starting some new steps in her life going, and so I really feel like it's a rebirth. I feel like I'm in a rebirth, she's in a rebirth, and we're all in a rebirth. So.